Let's just take a breath. I stand before you tonight, before being a dean or a Harvard grad or anything else. First and always, I stand here like most of us tonight, like Andy. I'm a parent. I remember that deliciously terrifying moment when our firstborn child was resting on my chest and I could feel his breath go in and out and rise and fall. I realized, just like Andy, and what did he say? He said, my job was to make a profound connection with another small human. And yeah, who knew it could be so tricky? As a parent who has known more than her fair share of sweet seasons of declaring, we are on track, and as a parent with enough rude reminders about, how does Andy put it, despite being smart and well-educated and reasonably morally unblemished, we are not in control. When the narrative you get used to with especially your firstborn son, and he's a wonderkind, he's smart and he's funny and he's great, and then he disappears behind this jello curtain, and he's sad, and he's depressed, and his spark is gone, and then I have to ask him that question that I know I must ask. Have you thought about it? And he says, there's this bridge. And your whole world unravels. I stand here with you tonight as that mother before anything else. Now, some of us get our sons back from behind the jello curtain. Some of us get to sleep all night again, as I have, and I am blessed to do. But first tonight, let us be parents. Let us be parents. I also stand before you tonight as a seasoned public health practitioner. I'm also a recovering academic. I moved to Milwaukee about 4 years ago to launch the School of Public Health at UWM, the first in Wisconsin. In public health, we're all about the science of prevention. We ask, well, could this have been prevented? Like, why did it need to happen? And when it happens, we ask, should it be so terrible? And then we say, how do we keep it from happening again? And it just like Andy, we think about the one moment that started the whole thing. But in public health, we know that rarely is there a single cause. It's complicated. It's a combination of genes and environment. It's underlying and upstream social conditions, it's cultural norms and practices, it's biology, it's behavior, it's all of that. It is never one thing. So there's never one thing you can do. Now, Robbie and Jack entered their school one day with an arsenal of guns to which they had access and they knew how to use, and Robbie went to die. Andy said, no gun is ever a prop. Indeed, that is true. Reasonable people have shaped and enforced evidence-based laws and regulations, programs that work, changes in cultural norms. Can you imagine not putting on your seatbelt? Wasn't that way 30 years ago. Can you imagine not having smoking in a restaurant? Well, now we do. We have abilities to make changes in the rules because they're our rules. So tonight, in this moment of moral reckoning, I stand before you as a relentless champion also for equity and justice. Yes, I know about Columbine, I know about Sandy Hook, I know about Virginia Tech, but right now, right here in this city, the most segregated city in America, we're witnessing our own mass murder. 14 children ages 1 to 18 were murdered in 2015. Those who were shot: Rashid Childs, Shanice McClain, Michael Powell Gray, Kendra Walker, Tariq Akbar, Giovanni Cameron, Brianna Eskridge, Angelo Young, Joshua Words. Will we put a topstone for them? How are they any different? So what I ask you to do is to consider that they did not get to tell their story either. May we have persistent, unwarranted optimism that we can stop the violence, preserve our humanity, and like Andy said, all there is honor. Thank you.